Okay, what we got here, these are concave inserts. This combine's never had these in it. Didn't know anything about them, really. Here's the instructions. I went down to my local salvage yard, and they had, all of these are new, but they got them on the shelf. They must have bought out a old dealer or something that had, I mean, he's got hundreds of them, I bet. He probably got 100 or better. Just shelves full of this crap. And these, they were all stuck to this cardboard thing. Like that, with the pin that's driven through. This goes up in the concave, and then you slide that down and clamp it on with that pin. And what holds that pin shut is just that rubber bushing. Now, I don't know, but we'll see. I guess if I lose some, I know where I can get more. But the reason they got these is I've always had trouble with this machine getting corn off. It seems like I get a lot of cobs coming out the back that have a line of kernels on it. Could never, you tighten the cylinder down, speed it up, whatever, and then you just start cracking everything. So these, I'll show you, but they will close up some gaps in the concave and keep them cobs in the cylinder a little longer, and then send them up over the walkers instead of coming out over the sieves before they're shelled. So maybe that'll make a difference. We're gonna try it. I imagine it would, but don't know. Okay, there's one inserted, see? And then right below it would be, let me get you holding. Right below it, you can see the big gap. So here they are, all installed. So hopefully, I don't know, if they fall out, the only thing that holds them in there is there's a little rubber bushing on the, right in the middle there where that pin slides through. That's supposed to be enough friction to hold that pin in place. So I guess if we lose one, we lose one. But yeah, that might make a difference in getting some corn cleaner. Things like that you never know. So, all right, later. You don't always end up with full 5 rows when you plant with an 8 row to finish the field. So this ain't very good corn. It's 15.6 moisture, but they're probably making 40. It's starting to rain. Shit. I got a little bit of corn that I did combine right before it rained, and I need to keep that separated. I need to know how much there is for insurance purposes and stuff. So what I'm gonna do with that today is I'm gonna haul that to the elevator in the grain cart, just like we did with the beans. So yeah, monkeying around here. Well, I filled this other red wagon because it had a tarp, and there was rain real close, so I wanted to be able to tarp it if I needed to, and this one didn't have a tarp. So this stuff is dry. There's a couple husks in there. Stuff is dry, but I took a sample to town. It was 14.9 and 15, so my tester said 15.6. Lots of grasshoppers in there. This one's got an auger that goes all the way along the bottom, and it all augers it to the middle from both directions. And that corner up there is always the last to empty. I might have to move the wagon a little bit. This one's a little fuller than when we hauled beans. Man, there's a lot of corn growing out there. Holy moly. Wow. I'd be a little upset if I hired that done. to the pavement. A lot of times that's worse than the gravel as far as smoothness. Looks like the tires are up yet. I wonder if this corn crib's for rent. Probably get that filled up. They never get it. Oh man, that weather is about over with, I think. Four tricycles and two with two wheels. About 3,600 on the front axle, 18,000 on the back, 43,000 total. That's even, 43,000 even. Close the trap. What we got on each axle? 47,680, 16,300, 16,400, and then 21,220. 59-pound test, 388.93 bushels. So, all right. Well, we're down in the bottom, so if there's gonna be any wet corn, it's gonna be down here. It's pretty nice corn in here. Look at this. That's a pretty good ear for zero rain. But I think it might be dry. We'll just go ahead and start combining, but we'll take it home, test it, and see. These ears are 6 foot off the ground. Surprising.